All right. So things are not looking good. Russia and Ukraine. We don't know what's going to go happen. Um, so if you're in Europe and something does happen where you have an energy shortage, gas shortage, and whatnot, and you have trouble um, with keeping enough gas in your home to keep it warm or keep it cool, something you can do is have pots around, uh, like garden, like basically indoor gardens, but pots with cold hardy plants, um, perhaps chamomile or clover, in these pots because the soil and the water in the pots will actually help to retain heat and cold. So it will actually help cool the home in the summer, and it will actually help um, keep the apartment or home warm in the winter. Now, you might need to put the pot in the sun, more in the sun in the winter than normal to get a little bit more heat on it. But it does help retain some heat in the winter and retain some coolness in the summer. Now, as far as how big you need, I'm not sure how much, but you could, of course, build yourself a vertical planter. So you could have, more soil and water in a small space, So you could make a vertical planter, but if you do have sunlight available, you want to do that if you can. And of course, your land manager will allow you to do it. Go ahead, but maybe have a small pot with some lavender or um, something small you can have that's cold hardy, so it still grows a little in the winter. But yeah, that's a good thing to keep in mind. You can do that in the winter and in the summer. You definitely want to plant it when you got some good temperatures because you don't want the roots to rot. You don't want anything bad to happen to the plant. So, but yeah, you can do that to keep the room a little bit warmer in the winter and a little bit cooler in the summer. Something else you can do in the case of winter, if power goes out, or because if power goes out, those pots will help keep you a little bit warmer, especially if they're in the sun. Although you could probably put rocks down too in the sunlight, that would help. But something else you could do if you have older children, if you have very young children or infants, toddlers, you can't do this. But if you have older children, and they have coats, you know, you can actually stuff the plastic ones you get at the grocery store, stuff them into coats, into pants, uh, tie a couple of them loosely, of course, around the wrists and ankles, and it actually works to cut off, or works to not cut off, but works to trap a lot of heat. Um, I've done that before in the winter because I've forgotten to pay my electric bill from time to once. I didn't pay my electric bill for a while because I was running out of money, wasn't spending my money wisely. So because of that, my electricity got shut off, and I didn't have any, uh, you know, heat in the winter. So I did that. I stuffed my shirt or my coat with plastic bags. I loosely put some plastic bags around my wrists and my ankles, not too tight where it could cut circulation. I couldn't undo them, and yeah, I could actually sleep like that. But yeah, that's a couple ideas I had. So remember, have some pots out. They can be in the sun. That would grow some cold hardy plants. That's important. So you can get um, for around here, that'd be like purslane, clover, um, chamomile. We can grow those here. Chamomile doesn't grow normally, but these are what we can grow here. Um, or you can grow where you are. I'm not sure, but um, those are some things you can do. You can grow some things in pots inside your home, and if you have children at the age where bags are no longer a choking hazard or a suffocating hazard, you can actually stuff them into coats and put them around hands and feet, and it will really help in the event of a power outage or something like that, in case something happens.